Think luxury is dead? You're not wrong. Once untouchable fashion houses are now being knocked off in less than 24 hours, with TikTok teens bragging about their $15 dupes while the original designs barely hit the runway. The exclusivity that built billion-dollar empires is evaporating faster than perfume in summer heat. Today, I'm exposing how 15 legendary luxury brands are being systematically destroyed by the relentless machine of fast fashion, and why it matters even if you've never dropped 4 figures on a handbag. Fashion used to operate on a simple principle. Luxury meant quality, exclusivity, and heritage. But the fast fashion revolution has completely obliterated this model. What began as a democratization of style has morphed into something much more sinister: the complete devaluation of craftsmanship that took centuries to perfect. Let's start with Burberry. This British icon, known for its distinctive check pattern, faced such widespread counterfeiting that it nearly destroyed its premium positioning. In 2018, Burberry actually burned $37 million worth of unsold merchandise rather than discount it. That's how desperate they were to maintain exclusivity. Shein and other fast fashion retailers now produce thousands of Burberry-inspired items that dilute the original's value proposition. Gucci, under Alessandro Michele's maximalist vision, became both wildly popular and wildly copied. Walk through any fast fashion retailer, and you'll find their distinctive floral patterns and logo aesthetics replicated at 1/50th the price. The ubiquity of these knockoffs has resulted in luxury fatigue among genuine consumers, with Gucci's parent company Kering reporting a 20% drop in sales last year. Balenciaga, once the epitome of architectural fashion innovation, now sees its triple S sneakers and oversized silhouettes copied within days. The brand's attempt to stay relevant through shocking campaigns has backfired, with their provocative aesthetic being easily mimicked by fast fashion while their reputation suffers. Chanel, despite maintaining strict price controls and never discounting, faces perhaps the most insidious threat. The Chanel aesthetic, boucle jackets, quilted bags, interlocking C's, is so heavily replicated that the original designs lose their special quality. Fast fashion brands don't even need to use the logo. Consumers recognize the Chanel-inspired look immediately. Louis Vuitton has been fighting an uphill battle against counterfeits for decades, but now faces the legitimized knockoff industry. Their monogram pattern is reproduced on everything from $10 tote bags to smartphone cases, diluting one of fashion's most recognizable symbols. Their response? Increasingly outlandish and unwearable runway pieces that can't be easily copied, but this alienates their traditional customer base. Prada's minimalist nylon backpacks and clean aesthetics were revolutionary in the 1990s, but now every mall brand offers identical silhouettes. The Italian house has seen its distinctive triangle logo become so ubiquitous on knockoffs that it risks becoming generic, the fashion equivalent of brand death. Hermès, despite maintaining the most exclusive production model in luxury, with years-long wait lists for their Birkin bags, still faces the inspired by problem. Websites openly advertise Birkin-style bags, and the silhouette has become so recognizable that the exclusivity feels performative rather than genuine. Dior's iconic saddlebag and new look silhouette are now standard templates for fast fashion. When Maria Grazia Chiuri reintroduced the saddlebag in 2018, copies appeared online before the originals even hit stores, completely undercutting the excitement of the revival. Versace's bold prints and Medusa logo are among the most knocked-off designs in fashion. The brand's attempt to collaborate with H&M to control the diffusion of their aesthetic backfired. essentially providing a blueprint for mass-market imitation. Fendi faced such widespread copying of their baguette bag, made famous by Sex and the City, that they temporarily discontinued it. When they reintroduced it in 2019, the market was already saturated with lookalikes. Valentino's distinctive rock stud accessories became victims of their own success. The easily replicable pyramid studs appeared on everything from $20 flats to phone cases, making the original $800 versions seem absurdly overpriced rather than exclusive. Saint Laurent's edgy rock and roll aesthetic under Hedi Slimane created a blueprint for fast fashion brands. Their distinctive silhouettes, the leather jackets, the skinny jeans, the Chelsea boots, now appear in every mall window at a fraction of the price. Bottega Veneta's distinctive intrecciato woven leather technique was once impossible to replicate cheaply. Now, advanced manufacturing has made woven-look synthetic alternatives ubiquitous, with fast fashion versions selling for as little as $30. Celine, after Phoebe Philo's departure, reinvented itself under Hedi Slimane with a new logo and aesthetic. Fast fashion immediately followed, rendering the rebrand almost meaningless as identical designs appeared at Zara and H&M. And finally, Givenchy's graphic t-shirts and streetwear-inspired pieces are so heavily knocked off that the originals have lost their appeal. When an identical-looking shirt costs $20 instead of $500, the luxury proposition falls apart entirely. The real tragedy isn't just for these brands, it's for the entire ecosystem of craftsmanship. Fast fashion has trained consumers to expect new styles weekly, not seasonally, at prices that make repair and longevity irrelevant. Skilled artisans are being replaced by exploitative manufacturing practices. What can be done? Some luxury houses are fighting back with blockchain authentication, limited drops, and experiences that can't be replicated. Others are doubling down on customization and personal service. But the truth is, the value proposition of luxury is fundamentally changing. If you care about fashion as art, about sustainability, or about protecting the skills that make exceptional clothing possible, this matters to you. Hit like if you've noticed these knockoffs everywhere, subscribe to join our conversations about the future of fashion, and leave a comment telling me which luxury brand you think has been most damaged by fast fashion. Share this video with someone who needs to understand why buying that $20 dupe isn't as harmless as they think.